Hello everybody, bringing you another tutorial using Photoshop. This is Kyle, and today we're going to check out some of these tools over here on the side. This is still basics for beginners, so you go to File, Open, select your picture, Open. Okay, here's my kids being goofy. Like I said in my last video, when you import a picture, you're gonna see over here you have a background layer and it's locked. Now generally I do not unlock this background layer most of the time. What I do is I take this layer, I drag it down and create a new layer with it, so basically it's duplicating it. Then I use that one. Then I know I always have the original layer to go back to if I mess anything up or if I need to duplicate it again to get back to my original. What I'm going to show you today is how to remove this shutter right here from the wall. It seems difficult perhaps. It's extremely simple. Now there's a couple of ways that you may think to do it. You may think to just cut a chunk out of this, copy it and paste it over here, which you could do, but it would be very obvious that you did that. Photoshop has some wonderful tools to allow you to do this almost seamless. So let's get started. We talked about the move tool in the last video. Today we're going to use the clone tool. Now I'm going to jump around and show you these tools as we get to them, but today we're specifically going to work with the clone tool. Now it's right here, it looks like a stamp. Select clone tool. We're going to zoom in here. If I hold the space bar down and then click with my mouse, I can move my picture around and get it right where I need to. Okay. With the open bracket, close bracket keys, I can shrink or enlarge the brush size that I'm working with. I don't want it too large because it could blend over into picking up some of this flashing and my son's head and hand and all that, so I'm going to keep it relatively small. So with that selected, you can come up here, select this brush, and you can adjust your hardness. 0 hardness means it is extremely soft, like this, a soft edge. 100% hardness means it has a very hard edge and there's no blurring going on the side. I like a very soft edge. I'm going to put it about 25%, and with the Alt key I'm going to select right here in this dark section, and I'll show you why in a minute. But with the Alt key held down, I'm going to click one time on with my mouse button and let go of the Alt key. Now I'm carrying around that little sample that I took excuse me, the little sample I took right here. Now the reason I selected right on that black line is because I can come over here, line that black line back up, because that's going to be an obvious and noticeable difference if your line automatically started down here. That is going to look horrible. So Control Z to undo that. So I want to line that black line up. Let me go back over here and take another sample. I'm going to line that black line up the best I can. Hold down my left mouse button and copy over. Now if you notice, to the left of my brush you'll see the crosshair moving around with me. That's where it's taking the samples from. So you can watch that and make sure it's not fixing to get into an area where you do not want to pick up the pattern. Okay, I'm going to let go, come up here and grab once more right about here. It should be fine. I'm gonna line that black line up. Just paint all this. Now I'm holding down my mouse button. Okay, now what you notice is a little bit more of a glare on this section right here than over here. That's because the amount of light, the siding was getting darker as it went this way. So coming back over to the left and grabbing a sample over here, I'm bringing light and introducing this light portion of the paneling or the siding back onto the picture. A couple of ways we could do this. What we're going to try is softening all the way to 0 hardness on that brush, and then bumping it up a little bit, and try to do just a little touch up just to blend that. I'm just literally going to click it once. I'm going to do the same thing down here. Hold Alt, line that line up just right, just a click. Maybe hit it one more time right here. Grab a sample from here. Mainly I'm just blending that little section. And there you go. That's almost seamless. I can still see a little bit going through here, but that is pretty good. So Photoshop makes it very easy to change little things like that, and you can even have some fun with it. For instance, select the clone tool again. Let me drop my brush size down here. I'm going to hold down Alt. I'm going to select right in between his eyes. Let go. Come over here. And I'm going to literally paint his face. Right onto here. Which really looks weird. But you can do some crazy things, whether it's grabbing this logo and sticking it over here. Anyways, there is the clone tool. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. Next video we will continue going through some of these other tools. Thanks for watching.